Hey guys, welcome. The measurement of one more component. The component that we are going to discuss now is the transistor. What is it and what is it for? Guys, the transistor is a component that will serve to give stability to the system, regulating the stresses at certain points. I'll show you here. I covered here, there are 3 transistors here. It is well spread across the board and you find it easily. He usually looks like this, which is these 3 legs and the letter Q. Okay, the letter Q is the nomenclature of it on the board, so 1, 2, another transistor here. It is very easy to find transistors on the board. His measurement is the one that requires a little care. Why? Because you need to know what the land is. So it's very simple to find out first what the ground is, and then you'll be able to test it on the scale of continuity, and he has to present a value of what? Between 100 and 900 resistance presents itself a little more, no problem. The problem is if it really presents much more than the value that the component it needs, which is between 100 and 900. If it shows 1600, 1500, it really could be a problem. You have to remove it from the board to be able to test it, because it is a component that is much more accurate when is removed from the board. Okay, this test is a test so you don't waste time removing it from the board, but it is more accurate when we remove it from the board. How are we going to test with the board turned on? With the board turned on the DC 20 scale, that is, of 20 volts, it has to present the voltage in at least one of these legs here. Of these 3 welding legs, it has to present at least one inattention in one of the legs, okay? And it presents a problem, as I said, when it is much below or above the standard. The nomenclature on the license plate is usually letter Q. However, it can be found with the letter D or T. Okay people. It is a special observation about this component is the one I already mentioned. We must always remove of the board to have a greater precision in the component. Okay. So let's go there to be exchanged for the same. Okay. It has to be exchanged for an identical component, which is also not difficult to find here. So come on guys. Let's perform our measurements on the multimeter on the continuity scale. It's here, showing you. Black end, red end together, okay? Perfect. We have to find the land. I'm going to do the following. I'm going to measure this one in particular here. Okay, guys, I'm going to measure this transistor here. Why? Because it's easier here. It's easier down here so we don't take any risks. Really hitting the legs one on the other. Always measuring a lot of the tension so that you don't touch one leg on the other. That is, this component. With this one, for example, with the board mostly turned on, you could damage the component. Okay. You can burn the component, or even our super IO here. We can end burning him, okay? If we lean one leg against the other of one component with the other, then let's go. How can I find out which is the ground of this component here? Of this transistor? It's simple black lead on the ground of the board, that is, of the motherboard. Red tip on one of the legs. Let's go. I pulled over this one, oops, it is not. I touched this one, oops. It is not. I touched this one, oops, here, perfect, that is, it's giving continuity. So it's land. So what do I have to do? I have to measure the other 2 legs, okay guys? So it's pretty simple. I already found out that the ground, I don't need to measure it. So let's go to the other 2, let's go there. Oops, look at the value you are giving, people 946. The value is between 100 and 900, is that good? It is good. Really, very little has passed. Shall we reverse? Come on, let's invert it to show you the value it will show. Pardon me. It broke. Let's go again. It's here, 945. Perfect. That is, he actually presented the value a little above the normal value. So it's perfect. The component is not giving any problem. Let's test it now with the machine turned on, okay? So let's go. Let's turn on the machine. I turned on the board. Let's put it here on the 20 volt scale. Okay people, let's go. 20 volt scale. Remembering that the black tip on the board's ground is the red tip on one of the component's legs, okay? Let's go. On this first leg, down here. It's showing 3.38 volts on this second leg here, 3.38 volts. Perfect. And this one here, folks, is the earth. I already know it's ground, so 0 volts, perfect ground and ground. Obviously, you don't have to present anything in the next to 3 volts, so Perfect, guys. I already know that this component, this transistor, is really working normally. Okay, so let's go. I can now turn off the board and we can move on to the next component. Okay. The next component to be addressed will be the capacitor. The capacitor, it is the component that really has the most problem on the motherboard. Okay, then you can go to the next class. Guys,